Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back. I'm Kathy. So we are on part 44 of the series, Common Everyday Sayings that are actually from the Bible. So this one is, you don't work, you don't eat. So I was thinking about this, I think in contemporary society, in America especially, there's different versions of this, and I think nowadays in 2025, and probably the last 10 years, there's been a lot of talk about people who don't want to work, but they want all of the benefits, all of the government assistance, everything they can get, and they're able to work. And that's a whole other, topic, but that's kind of what I was thinking with this. And this is from 2 Thessalonians 3:10. So yeah, I have heard this a lot, or versions of it, like I was saying, and especially the times we live in. And some people might say it's generational, like my grandparents and parents. I mean, they worked like crazy. And I've always had usually 2 jobs. Right now I have 4 part-time jobs, and, people need to do different things for their lives and for their families. And some people aren't able to work. Some people are disabled, all that stuff. But I've definitely heard this a lot lately, probably from either the older generation or my age and up. Just people saying, gosh, they don't want to work. They shouldn't be able to get all this assistance. They're completely, around where we live right now, everywhere is hiring. So you can find jobs anywhere. I could have even a couple more part-time jobs if I wanted. But I mean, I don't have time for that. But yeah, so let's read it and see what the Apostle Paul says. And this is 2,000 years ago. So, all right. So again, that is 2 Thessalonians chapter 3, verse 10. For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. So Paul's writing this to the people in, I think it's Thessalonica, the Thessalonians. So he's saying, for when we were with you. So he's reminding them, when we were there with you, we told you that if anyone wasn't going to work, they shouldn't eat. So, probably in those days, you had to, there, I'm sure, wasn't government assistance. Maybe, you would rely on family members to provide maybe some food for you or something like that, or maybe steal, I don't know. But yeah, he's basically saying, I'm reminding you, remember what I told you before, that if anyone isn't going to work, they shouldn't eat. So maybe that was to get their attention, to be like, oh yeah, I need to eat. So this verse means that those who are able to work but choose not to should not expect to receive support or food from others. This verse emphasizes the importance of personal responsibility and discourages idleness among those who can contribute to their own needs. So, okay, and I know it can probably be a heated topic. That's why I won't get too much into it. But yeah, I mean, probably if people are able to, even just doing a little work, like I have a handyman coming in a few hours, and he's just a local guy who does jobs and makes cash. And, just to buy food, put gas in his car. And I don't know where he lives, but like an apartment or a house or whatever. But I mean, he does that, you know, so he can live. So sometimes, you know, and I've done things, you know, I've helped out neighbors, I've babysat, I've pulled weeds, I've painted, all kinds of things. So yeah, anyways, I could probably go on for 45 more minutes, but let me know what you guys think if you've heard something like that. I didn't know it came from the New Testament, and especially the Apostle Paul talking about it. And yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. Okay, well, I hope everyone's well. I'll see y'all in the next video, and God bless, and have a good day.